Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. Today's video is, I would say, exciting, but maybe also a little bit sad because I'm once again changing up my Twice collection. Let's all act surprised here. but I decided to go back to top 3 again. And the reason for this is that I just found out that I am a bit too much of a completionist, and if I collect OT9, I want to collect everything for OT9. Now that's obviously not sustainable for me because that's just too much. And I get overwhelmed by it, and I find myself in this constant loop of like dropping sets and then wanting to pick up more sets and then dropping them again and then wanting to pick up more again. And it's like, I don't know, it's just not really not really the best for me. So as a way to stop that, I guess, I decided to just collect top 3 again. My top 3 has completely changed though. Well, not completely, there's still one member of my original top 3. If you have been with this channel since before I collected these OT9 sets, I actually collected a top 3 that at the time was Momo, Sana and Chaeyoung. But since then my top 3 has changed. The only original member that's still in my top 3 right now is Sana, so that means Momo and Chaeyoung are no longer in it, which is kind of sad because Chaeyoung has been my bias since 2019, which is when I started standing Twice. But I don't know, I recently just pulled more towards other members, I guess, and so I want to collect those. The first one being Nayeon. Nayeon has always been like up there in my bias line, and I actually did think of swapping one of my like original top 3 for Nayeon a couple of times when I still collected top 3, but I just didn't know who and I didn't want to go through that hassle, so I never did it. And then the third one might come as a little bit of a surprise, but it is Jio. Because Jill, she bias wrecked me like crazy during the concert in September. It was like, I just love her. She is like so, she just seems like she is like 100% enjoying what she's doing. Not saying the other members don't look like they're enjoying it, but Jill just, I don't know, she just screams stage presence, and she just pulled my eye the entire time on stage, and I was like so amazed by her. So like she just bias wrecked me like crazy during the concert. So that is my new top 3, Nayeon, Sana and Jio. So that is who I'm moving forward with. Feels kind of weird, like the end of a chapter almost. So I guess to start this off, I just need to take all these cards out. Which is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna speed it up for you guys, because otherwise it's probably gonna be unbearable. Also, some of these pages have literally been in this binder for over 3 years, which you can see by the state that they're in. So I will be like swapping out some of these pages for my new ones that I like bought. So I will be doing that off camera, but if you see like a change, for example, there's a pretty big, I think it's from the sticky notes, but like I will be swapping pages like that out just to like renew my collection a little bit. So let's start taking everything out. It's honestly so sad to see some of these sets go, but it's better for me to just drop them. I think I definitely might keep some cards, mainly Chaeyoung, because she's like, I don't know, because she was my original like member that I collected. She still has like that special place in my heart, I guess. So maybe I will keep some of her cards just in a little secret binder. I don't know. It does mean that this binder is gonna like be a lot of empty pages again, which is definitely a bit upsetting, but I think in the end it's gonna be worth it, so it's fine. Now this set is, I think, the only OT9 set I'm keeping, because I don't know, I just really like it. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with Eyes Wide Open anyway. And the way I have laid it out right now is without this set, but I do want to keep it. So I'm just gonna keep this OT9 set, even though I told myself I wouldn't. But this will be the only exception. And this OT9 set I will also be keeping. So this is the entire stack of cards that I'm dropping. Oh my god. That's kind of sad, honestly. And then I have Nyan, Sana, and Geo here. And also, I already had some cards still basically up for trade that I now don't need to get anymore, so that is nice. So I'm just gonna put them all in order real quick. So here are the stacks of the members that I'm keeping. Sona's is definitely the biggest. I will put them like this so you can see how big they are. That's not gonna work. I will just film a clip from like my point of view and you can see how big the stacks are. So these are the stacks. As you can see, Sona's is quite a bit bigger than the rest. Also, these are all the cards I'm dropping, which is kind of sad, but yeah, this is what I'm keeping, so yeah. And now we just need to put everything in the binder, and for that I did prepare, luckily, and I made basically just like pages like these, so I know in what order I want to set everything up. So I just have to look at this and then I know what goes where, so it's making my life a lot easier. Yay me for preparing for once in my life. Hello, it's a different day. I had stopped filming the other day, so we're gonna continue right now. All that's left to do is just put the cards in. So I have my iPad here with like the pre-planned pages. I have my binder here. I took all the pages out that were like too damaged and dirty and everything. So I will definitely need to add some pages back in here, but for that I have them right next to me, so that's gonna be fine. And we're just gonna start storing these. I just realized that maybe it wasn't the smartest idea that I put the cards by member. Probably would have been easier to do it by era, but yeah, it's already done. So yeah, for the first page, I have this Nyan. We have these two Asanas. I'm so excited to go back to top 3. It's been a while. And I just love the layouts, how they look, especially with these colored borders. It just looks very satisfying, I think. So I'm really excited to be back. I also have my entire box of white sleeves here so that I can add those as we're going. Next page, I don't have any of those. That's a sad little empty page, okay. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but my nail started to rip here. And it's honestly at such an annoying point because it's like if it is going to rip further, it's going to rip right through like the skin colored bit, which is going to hurt. So I'm trying to let it grow out until it's like in the white part so it won't hurt if it like fully rips off. I will try to avoid that obviously, but it's like, I don't know, kind of scared. This page. For this page I do have some cards. Funny thing is that I actually like had some more cards, but then I traded those away because like I wasn't going to collect them in my like previous setup, but now I need them again. And it's like someone literally just received this Nyan card for me like yesterday, and I'm like, no, I need that again. And they're gonna spell out Ast, whatever that may be. Then we have Summer Nights. So let's grab all of these Summer Nights cards. I definitely have the most Sana still because I used to like collect her fully before I collected OT9. So, I mean, it's kind of nice because Sana is honestly a little bit of a harder member to find her cards. So, I'm not mad about that. So we need this one, and this one. And then for Sana, this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, I have Sana complete on this page. That's very nice. And this one in the middle. This one down here. I'm a little bit messy because I need to kind of hurry because I don't have much time today either. That's like a returning problem, like the fact that I don't have much time. But that's just how my life is right now, I guess. So yeah. Only missing 2 cards on this page. Wow. Look at me go. Next page. I don't think I have a lot for that page. Summer Nights is one of my favorite eras. I love Summer Nights. Like just the whole song and everything, like it's just amazing. And also the concepts. Like I love a good summery concept. And then last page for Summer Nights, I just have these 2. My heater just started making noise. I'm sorry. I can't really do anything about that. There we go, then we can move on to yes or yes. Yes or yes, I definitely don't have many cards for. So that'll be a work in progress. And I think it'll have some very empty pages, but it's okay. My voice is cracked. Nice. We have Sana. Oh, so I have the 2 top rows completed. Okay. Or like the top row and the middle row, I should say. So I just need to find out balloon set. I was honestly so sad because I thought that maybe they could spell out yes, but they don't. They spell out yeah. And then for the next page. Oh, I need all of these. Okay. So I have some of these faraway cards. There we go, bunch of white sleeves again. And then the last page, I don't have any, so that'll literally just be all white sleeves. Kind of sad to see my binder this empty again after having like everything nearly completed. But like I explained in the first part of this video, it is just way better for me to collect like this. Then we have Fancy. One thing that kind of bothers me about Fancy is that like nothing, well, not nothing, but like a lot of the sets aren't cohesive. Like as in they're not wearing the same things in a bunch of sets, which you will see with Nyan, I believe, in a little bit. But like that's just so annoying. Like why couldn't they just have worn the same things? Like in most sets, like these 3 sets, they're all wearing the same outfits, which I just think is great. I love that. That's great. However, in the other sets, I don't think they do. At least most of them they don't. And that's just a little bit sad. So this page is nearly completed. Wow, look at me go. Next Fancy page. I'm gonna need to add more pages after this. We have all of these. Okay, nice. So as you can see, like Sana and Gio are wearing the same in these, but then Nyan is like different. And I believe, yeah, it's also here. Like Gio is wearing that outfit, like the red dress. And then Nyan is wearing something completely different as well as Sana. Which is like, I just wish it was more cohesive. Also the fact that Gio is the only one that doesn't have the blue background in this set is just so... Maybe actually it'll work better since these 2 both don't have the blue background if I put this one in the middle. Because then this is blue and this is blue. I think that might work out better actually. Let me go ahead and do that. This just goes to show that I sometimes change my mind. I will just add some more pages. And we have a full page of white sleeves. These ring pop cards are gonna be the absolute worst. I just know that they are hard to get and it's gonna be horrible, but I will try nonetheless. So that is it for fancy. Next we move on to feel special. And as you might have noticed, for the sets that have more than 9 cards, I just decided to not collect whatever my least favorite set was. Because I don't really feel like collecting 99 sets except for that one, which is, I just love it and I didn't really want to give it up. So yeah, that's why that's there. But like in general, I just did it like that because I felt like it was better. And if I do want to collect a 99 set again eventually, I could just do it. Like it's nothing to like really worry about for me. Also, ignore this little empty spot here. I just couldn't find a good scan of that photo card anywhere, or like a picture that had like the border in it, because for some reason, like for Feel Special and more, a lot of the scans of the photo cards do not have the border. And I'm like, no, I want the border in there. But like, yeah. I did this layout a lot different than what I did originally when I collected top 3. Because I just like this better. And also, like I said, I'm not collecting a 99 set anymore, but I did want to keep these cards. So I had to figure out a way to put them in like the layout that would look good, which meant shuffling the cards around. I believe the set I decided to not collect was the black border set, if I'm correct. I might be wrong there, but yes. Also just missing 1 card on this page. That's very nice. Oh no, wait, I am collecting the black border set. I lied. The set I'm not collecting is the one with like the name on the bottom of it. So I need all of these except for this one. It's gonna be a sad, lonely card on the page, but it's okay. And the way I did this here, this layout, is I put the ones with the thick Polaroid style borders on the top and bottom because I thought that would look nice. And then the other one, the black border one, I put in the middle. There we go. So we just have one little sauna card here in the middle. So that was Feel Special. Now we have more, which is probably the saddest era out of all of them. Because I have such little more cards. I literally have nothing for Geo and I have 1 Ion. So yeah, that's a bit bad. I only have 4 cards for the entirety of more. Oh my god, okay. So that's definitely gonna be a work in progress. It's so sad to think about the fact that I used to have all of these Sonic cards and now they're like gone and I need to get them all again. But yeah, that's collecting. And then for the last more page, I again have nothing. And then Eyes Wide Open, which is an interesting era because a lot of the sets just don't match. Coincidentally, I decided to collect the 3 members that have like the most mismatching sets out there for Eyes Wide Open, which is just it's kind of funny, but it's also sad. It's getting really dark now, wow. Like the sun just completely disappeared. I think I'm just gonna finish Eyes Wide Open and then I'll continue on another day because both the time and like the lighting do not want me to continue right now. So yeah. There we go. Then this page. I just have table sauna. See, like this is the start of where it goes wrong. these two Sana cards. Because everyone is doing like a far away card in these two, and then Sana was like, nope, not doing that, I'm gonna be different. But you will see the next page is far worse. Okay, are you ready for the abomination that is the last page? Oh my god. So the middle row is fine, which is these flower cards, and honestly I thought about this for a while because, oh, I need to flip the page. I typically don't like it when there's like two of the same like outfits or concepts next to each other and then the other row is like totally different, like this. I typically don't like that, but if I wasn't gonna do that, then like this one would have to go in the middle, and then like it would be even worse in my opinion. So I decided to just ignore it and do it like this, because like, I mean, I feel like the way I set it up, it's not as bad because it's like two corners opposite of each other, so it's like almost cohesive in that way, like cohesive in an uncohesive way, I guess. Okay, so let me just switch these pages so that they're all together. There we go, and let's add more pages while we're at it. Okay, next era, Taste of Love. So my idea with this layout is that the top and the bottom are like more purpley, but I feel like they're almost not purpley enough to be like, this one is not purpley enough to be like considered purpley almost, so maybe I'll change that, but for now I'm just gonna keep it. There we go. So I'm just missing one geo for this page, but I actually did set up a trade for that, so hopefully I will receive that soon, and that means this page is gonna be completed. There we go. And then for this page, I'm still debating what I want to do with that bottom row, which is why it's empty for now. Because I could collect the lenties, but then also, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the twice lenties because they're like bigger than the photo cards, and that's, I don't know, something that bothers me a little bit. So I need to think about what I'm gonna do with that bottom row. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. But for now, it's just gonna remain empty until I'm sure what I want to do with it. There we go. Then we have Formula of Love, for which I also don't have a lot of cards. I do have Sana nearly completed, which is quite nice. Oh no, I'm getting the hiccups. That is such bad timing. There we go, this Sana goes here. I am so glad I kept my glasses Sana card now. Because I love that card too much to trade it away, because I didn't collect that OT9 set. But yeah, I still have it now, and that makes my life a lot easier. Almost like I knew I was gonna collect her again one day. And then this page, I just have these. I should have this one on the way though, that's Sana, so I will literally only need that Sana and then it'll be completed. For Sana, not for the rest. I still need quite a lot for the other members. It's once again another day. I am sorry for the amount of like probably weird cuts in the video. I hope I can edit it to make it seem a bit better, but I just have so little time to record my videos lately, and I have to make a choice between recording over multiple days and being able to actually upload videos, or like only being able to upload a video like every 2 months, which I don't really want to do. I do want to try to upload more frequently. That was like one of my goals for this year, so I want to try and keep up with that. Okay, so we left off at Formula of Love. We have just finished it, which means between 1 and 2 is next. So let me just grab those cards. And honestly, I don't really know what to like talk about anymore. in this video because like I had a whole thing planned out where I wanted to do a Q&A, and like I posted it on my story, but I got no questions, like literally none, which made me kind of sad. But also, I mean, I'm not that popular, I guess, or like that big, I should say, so it's understandable. But like still, I was hoping I would get at least one question, but I didn't. So yeah, no Q&A. But we're nearly finished anyway. We are reaching the end. Then we have these. I actually really like that all of my like members that I collect are holding the phones, because when I previously collected my like other top three, my top three before this top three, I should say, I guess, they didn't, and it looked very like inconsistent in my opinion, which I don't really like. So I'm very happy that all three of them are now holding the phone. One thing that I do wish they all did was like, this is kind of like switched, because Sana and Gio's cards are very close over here, and then they both have like a far away, obviously far away card here, and then here Nyan's is closer and this one's further away. So I just wish that made more sense, I guess, but it's not as bothersome. There we go, that's between 1 and 2 finished. Then we have Ready to Be. Sana's cards for this concept look very similar. I am putting them, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to put them better together, I guess. But like I was saying, Sana's cards look very similar for our concept, so it's kind of difficult to tell them apart sometimes, but yeah. Nyan, this is chaotic once again, I'm sorry. This is probably annoying some people, but yeah. Oh, am I gonna finish this page? I'm gonna finish this page. Wow. Look at me go. I mean, these were the OT9 sets that I collected, so not that surprising. Or like these were a couple of the OT9 sets I was collecting. But still cool that I've already finished a page. I don't know if I finished another page before. I don't remember. Look at that! So I don't know if I had mentioned this already in one of the previous clips, but I decided to put like the same concept on the same page. So I would have different pages. For example, for between 1 and 2, what I could have done is put this concept on like the bottom row, and then I could have this over here, and I would have like the same like page almost, but just different selfies. But I decided not to do that because I wanted pages that actually looked different. And so that's why I decided to do it like this. That is kind of my thought process behind how I am laying all of this out. This is my finished setup until Ready to Be, but I thought since we're here anyway and I'm in this binder right now, let's also set up for the new comeback with youth. It's already come out as I'm recording this, which means there's also already full pictures of the photo cards, and I will be using those. So if you don't want any spoilers for any of the photo cards, please click off the video, I guess, because I will be showing it. So this is like your sign to click off if you don't want to see that. And if you are leaving, I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, let's go and continue. So here's the template I use for my With Youth photo cards, and it's made by this person on Twitter, in case you wanna, or Twitter, X, I still call it Twitter, but if you want to use a template as well, it's that person. So yeah, I did erase everything I won't be collecting because it's just easier to see that way, I guess. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So for this comeback, they released 3 versions. The regular version, which has 5 photo cards as usual. The Digipack, which has 1 photo card, and also the pop but those aren't like the regular Twice pre-order benefits where I get the full OT9 set. They decided to one per digipack, just like the regular photo cards, so I decided to not collect those because they are far away photo cards, so I don't really care for those anyway. And it would also make it uneven and I would have an extra set, so I decided to just not do that. And then they also have the Nemo version, which JYP also did for ITZY's latest comeback. And now with this, you do get full OT9 sets for all 3 of the different like concepts. The thing is, I don't know if I want to put it in this binder or in my binder where I keep my pre-order benefit sets, because that's where I keep like the OT9 stuff. Maybe I should put this in there as well. I don't know. But let's set up 3 photo cards. So here's the regular album version. These are so adorable. I love them. So we have 3 concepts. We only have 1 photo card of this concept. But we do have these, which are so stunning. Like, I love them. But yeah, like I just mentioned with my photo cards, I like to do a concept per page. So I'm gonna put these together, the top 2, which are, I don't know what the concepts are called. Maybe I should, oh wait. I have it right here. Wait, the Forever Glowing and Blast version. Okay, so this is the Forever version. I will be putting that together with the Nemo version from the Forever version. Versions, so many versions. So let's go ahead and do that. So I am gonna put the regular album selfies on the top row. I'm not gonna write a filler for every single member because that's just a bit of a waste. Then we have the Forever with hats. And I'm gonna put this one in the middle row because it's adorable and I love it. Okay, by the way, a little update on my nail. It broke off, in case you didn't notice yet. I was able to save it so that it wouldn't like fully rip across, but like, still sad. I have a little tiny nub now. And then the Nemo version, which is also adorable, by the way. I really wonder how these albums got the name Nemo album, because all I think about is finding Nemo. And like, I don't know, man. It just reminds me of that. Anyway, let's fill the rest up with some white fillers. Then we have the, I forgot what it's called, glowing? Was it glowing? Glowing version, which there's only 1 of this one, and then there's also 1 of the Nemos, so I'm gonna pair that together with the digipack. Honestly, I want to put the crowns in the middle though. Like, will that be too noticeable that they are, these are also dark backgrounds, so I feel like, and they're like kind of the same, like pose, like the same angles, so I feel like it would make sense to put these in the middle, but also, I don't know, since those are, I'm just gonna put them in the middle. Yeah. Is the word digipack written with or without a C? Because sometimes I see like it with a C and sometimes I see it without a C, so I don't know. I really, oh wait, that's not right. You are going over here. There we go. If I don't end up liking the way it looks, I can always like swap them around or something. And then lastly, we have the Blast version. Yeah, they're all just regular selfies, so it doesn't really matter what I put where, honestly. There's not really any that is like very different from the others. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're like all kind of similar. Do I have one that's like my favorite? You know, I'm gonna forget that anyway because I don't have anything to like really differentiate these cards by. So I'm just gonna write 1 filler for Blast and I'm gonna put that in the middle. And that is it for the video. This will be my new Twice collection. I'm really excited to like start on it. I already have. Like if you see any of these pink fillers, that means that they are on the way or already on hand. And they will be in my next story video, hopefully. So I will have more Twice again, like the old days, as if I've been here for that long. But I'm really excited to be back on track with Twice. And yeah. that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.